All right, man. Been knowing you for a while, man. This is basically like an update. First off, I want to thank you so much, man, for giving me your time. I know time's important to me, and I definitely know it's important to you, man. I really appreciate you doing this for me. We're gonna start all over here.
Sure.
Name, age, and current living situation.
Brian, 47, homeless.
47? Wow, you do not look 47, man. Speaking of your age and being 47, being out here on the streets, man, you got to walk and ride a bike or a skateboard a lot. Is that what aids and helps the ability to be just so in shape, so to speak? Or am I just going crazy?
Well, it's like you never know how brave you are until you have to be, kind of thing. So
That was the coolest. That was cool, bro. Not cool, but like I like that you. That was nice. Good wordplay there. Can you tell me a little about your journey, man?
just left Portland because of the violence. Came down here to take care of some family, and they ended up dying right as we got here. So yeah, not the situation we first had hoped for. And then our vehicle broke down and just ended up out on the streets here from it.
Damn, that's awful, man. Speaking of that, 90% of the people that I interview here, man, none of them are from Arizona. Most of them, anyway. Maybe about 10% of them are, but we'll just say 80% of them, they are not from Arizona. Now, are you from Arizona?
I mean, officially I am now.
Oh yeah, we adopted you.
Well, I got my butt down to the DMV, and I got all my paperwork changed.
That's
over,
awesome,
so,
bro.
yeah.
That's good. Where were you from before that, though?
Portland, Oregon.
I gotta ask. Why would you leave there? Everybody says it's
violence, man.
amazing. Oh, really? It's that bad?
We were at a 7-Eleven, me and my girlfriend, and we were just like, there was a lot of gang activity in the neighborhood where we live, and we were just kind of, always just like shit. There's a lot of shootings that go on. We're never around them, but we hear them a lot. And this one just got a little too close for us. Like somebody started shooting, and she got in the van and drove up to me and was like, "Get in the van, quick!" And I ran up to the van to get into the van, and it was locked. The door's locked. I'm like, "Baby, the door's locked." I'm like, who drives up to save you if the door's locked? But
yeah.
She sure did, but she unlocked them, and as I jumped into the van, somebody shot the rear window out. The rear window just blew out, and she stopped at the light there. I'm like, "Just go, 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 go." She blows the red light, and she pulls over, and she cried for a while. She was just like, "I hate it here, I can't stand it anymore,
Yeah.
And the way I look at it, the little side thing that opens up on the side of the van for the rear passengers to get a little bit of air, it's like a regulator arm that sticks out. Had it not been sticking out, the way that bullet was aimed, it would have just came right through her chest, if she was driving,
So you're here for a purpose.
Well, I mean, imagine that, just also sitting next to the person that you love and watching their, I would just, that reel played over my head a few times, and I just said, "That's it, we're out of here."
Hey, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's close.
What led to your current situation, man? What was it that led to you? I know you said a little bit now.
I try not to blame people for things. Really just kind of you want to be positive about things. Shit happens, and you just got to make the best of it. We got robbed. I ended up going to jail for one night on a totally non-violent crime thing. It was like a driving thing that I did.
Yeah.
And I got in an accident the first day I got out here.
And so being robbed was kind of the thing that set you back, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't get robbed, but my wife did while I was in there. Just one night is all it took. Some guy talked her into stole the vehicle, drained our bank accounts, stole our IDs, made it to where we literally couldn't even get anybody to send us money or anything. We're
awful,
so screwed out here. We just for the luck of God, made some good friends out here. Like it's
Man, that's awesome that you've definitely made some street family friends.
you gotta earn them out here. That's
Gotta
for
earn
sure,
them,
man.
boy. You definitely gotta earn them, man.
You earn your
That's
stripes
true.
out here.
Gotta
For
earn your
sure.
stripes. Yeah, you definitely do. Speaking of that, man, earning your stripes and stuff like that, and being out here,
Give me
would you
compassion,
say
man.
that it's easier to be by yourself or to be with the significant other? I gotta ask.
I mean, of course, it might be easier, just when you can just focus on yourself instead of, sharing, the value of your words.
All right, where were we, man? We were talking about,
Life,
life and how,
all bad.
what it's like out here in these streets, being single, or what it's like with a significant other, and you were elaborating on that.
I think I said that, of course, it's easier to concentrate on just ourselves, but if you're doing the partner thing, you gotta put out 150%. So,
Yeah, so we could go hard either way then, huh?
yeah, in case they don't have their 50, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's always true. I've heard it both ways. I've heard people say, like, you know what? Being with someone is not all that good, whereas being with somebody is great. So I've heard it both ways. What is something you wish more people understood about being homeless?
Nobody's immune to it, I guess.
That was amazing. Well said. Nobody's immune to it. I'm gonna add a little bit to that. I like to say anybody can be homeless. You're a fart, burp, check, anything away from being out here on these streets. And also, never judge nobody, man. You never know what someone's been through. And
Exactly, man. Yeah, you never know where they're at on their journey. Exactly right, man.
100%. It's always best just to, treat everybody with empathy and compassion. I think that for some reason, this world has lost what it's like to, to be empathetic to someone else's situation or plight. What do you think?
Yeah, like I think I might have said to you earlier, like, sometimes people are, just as long as everything is going fine in their world, that's they're good to go. But if anybody else has a problem, then all of a sudden it's a major burden.
Oh yeah, man.
It's just to help each other out, really. I mean, like, nobody does it all by themselves without help somewhere along the way. So
very true. I agree with you, man. That's amazing.
Anything we're doing well. Do your best job. You're gonna help somebody, help them out best you can. Don't just help them out like the little deal. Just like
help them out.
Roll them up, man.
I hate people. I don't hate nobody, but I dislike it when someone will say, "Hey, you want a hamburger?" and they give you the kids' meal burger.
I mean,
knowing you're a full-grown man, hey man, give that man a burger with some bacon and cheese.
No, man. It's more than that. I mean, you should be thankful for anything they're getting. I mean,
that's true, though.
Nothing is given in life. You have to.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta work for what you get out here. For sure. Like, I've been doing yard work right now, and boy, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be for this really nice Iranian man that started to help me out a little bit. Like, I feel bad that I lean on him so hard for work all the time. I'll call him up and be like, "Hey, I need a little bit of cash," and I'd be like, "It's 8 o'clock at night, but okay, come on over. I got a little bit of work for you." Have me pick weeds in the backyard and have dinner with him or something like that.
That's cool, man.
$20, yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
Cigarettes and
that's cool.
The house, whatever.
What does a typical day look like for you, man?
Well, so I really don't care about. I mean, I can handle the streets out here myself, no problem.
Yeah.
But my wife, not so much the same. So
that's always how it goes.
These two other nice ladies that stay up the road here, that their rent is $900 or $1,200, and together their combined Social Security income comes out to like $900. So they're still left with a deficit of $200 there, and so I've been paying that for her to be able to stay there. So she's gotta have like a couch in the front room. They have really big plush couches, and so like I pay for her to stay there, and then like in the daytime I can go there and have a sandwich and stuff like that a little bit. So but they've been asking like more and more of me, like every day I'm like, besides like the $200 I pay for her to stay there, like I gave a food card up there cheap for everybody.
Yeah.
And I've been paying $20 a day on top of that for the utilities, for the gas.
Yeah, a lot of times,
gas and
man.
electric, like everything. The cost of living in Arizona is so astronomically high. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, me neither. I used to tell people
really
that McDonald's costs about maybe $60 to $70 for 4 or 5 people. Back in the day, you could take $10 and feed at least
whole crowd.
Yeah, the whole crowd. So
have a bag of leftovers.
And have a little bit left over. And I just feel like, man, that's what I think is missing. I feel like we need to get back to those times, man. It's just so hard out here.
Well, that inflation now, get 99-cent deal, you know?
Yeah,
the real 99-cent, you know, not the $1.14 99-cent. Not that I mind sales tax, I get it, you know, but
yeah, there's not even real 99-cent stores no more. They're all $5.
I'm not called the $1.14 store.
Yeah, call it the $6 store, please.
Yeah, really.
Call it what it is, man. I gotta ask you, man, what keeps getting you through your times versus succumbing to your situation? You got a beautiful, great-looking dog there. Is that more what helps you keep getting up every day, or is it just your strong will? What is it, man, that keeps you getting up every day, man, knowing that you don't have a place to go and such?
Man, I take God, man. Yeah, I pray every morning.
Man, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm definitely gonna thank the man upstairs. It's obvious.
Yeah.
But he's done some miracles in my life that I can't deny that he's real, of course. I always give him his props, and I do my best to try to live by the way he wants me to. Do things that are Christian. Like I'm always an ambassador of my religion. So the way I treat people is really important to me.
Yeah, you've always been really nice, man. Ever since, I mean, I started this, I don't know, 9-10 months ago or so, 8-9 months ago, something like that, and you've just always been real cool to me, man.
Yeah, you got really good PR too, man. You're a really good guy.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I try to be. I feel like if I just treat everyone with respect, then I feel like what I'm doing, as long as I keep respect at the forefront of it, then I should be all right. Granted, a lot of stuff is still happening, like little funny things, but you can't help. A lot of these people out here, they're SMI. They have a lot of seriously mentally.
You know how that happens to people,
patients.
Huh? You know how that happens to people?
I would love for you to elaborate. How?
Like, I've seen this shit, like, in many different facets. And what it is it's just a bunch of really fucked up shit happening all at the same time, man. And the brain just can't fucking handle it, dude. Yeah, reality ceases to exist the right way to somebody, man. After too much bad shit happens, they take a pounding of it, and then their foundation cracks, bro, and that's how they start talking to themselves, walking down the street, like
all of a sudden,
yeah, looking like they need a coffee.
Yeah, like this was somebody who, and then usually it'd be somebody who was a millionaire or something.
Somebody's aunt, somebody's mom, somebody's grandma, somebody that was loved and thought of as, there, and all of a sudden now,
that's a tragedy, bro. That's just so sad, man. I gotta ask.
Loved ones does that, man, big time.
Oh yeah. What are your hopes for the future, man? What are your hopes for the future? Do you still dream? Do you still have goals, things that you would like to accomplish,
sure,
etc.?
Well, first off, I'm an inventor.
I think you. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I got some
before,
ideas on some cool stuff.
Cool.
I think help humanity. Yeah.
Awesome, man. That's awesome, bro. Don't ever, please, bro. I know you hear it from everyone. Don't ever stop. Like, I never thought this is what I would be. Like me, convict, ex. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought that I would, try being behind the camera, but I wanted to prove to my son that anything is possible as long as you stay consistent. You can't go forward looking in the rearview mirror. And you know that, right? So, and if you're gonna fall forward so that you can see where you're gonna fall versus just falling backwards, So yeah, that's my little thing, and I like it, and that's just how I live my life, and I try to just, be the best that I could be, man.
So. Try to see the good out of the bad, man.
Yeah. So for you, man, keep designing, figuring out cool things, and get you a patent, and then don't trust too many people. Just get you a patent, and you never know. Of course, they're gonna come and try to buy you out, whatever it is.
I hope the world would enjoy it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how they do it, man. What has been the hardest part about being homeless for you?
Maybe just a separation from my loved one,
Oh man, I get it. Yeah.
At least I know she's safe at night, and that's like the part that really matters.
That's probably like the best thing that you could have provided, essentially. The fact that she's out, in a place, and I know it sucks that you're out here and you want to be with her too, but like you said, she probably don't want to deal with none of this, man. There's a lot of bull crap, and then a lot of these, people hoot and holler and hey and all, so you don't want her dealing with all that. So, that's a good idea that you did that. Really smart, actually. Yeah. And I think you made the best move, almost like chess. Make your next move your best move, like a chess move. So that was a pretty good idea on your end.
She's really important to me.
I believe you, man. Are there places of services that have been particularly helpful to you, man? Any place that's been helpful to you?
My friends.
Okay.
Homegirl Cassandra, she's been a knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
Like, it's a super cool blessing out of nowhere. Her mom too has been really neat too. She's been really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I've met like opposite spectrums of everybody out here. Like either like the best people you've ever met in your life out here, or like the worst people you've ever met in your life out here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of like middle ground, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll take the extremes on the good side any day. Like,
Any day of the week. Yeah, you ain't lying, man.
Friends are better than my own family. So.
Yeah, sometimes. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes blood's not no thicker than water. Remember that. If you didn't know it already. I'm pretty sure you did.
True that. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah. Is there a particular experience you've had while homeless that stands out? Something that stands out to you, man.
Yeah, like how good it feels when it rains.
Damn, you're a very smart dude, bro. I'm just gonna say that because it's funny. A lot of the things that I think you're gonna say, you say the total opposite. And that means, yeah, that's awesome to me, bro. I love it. I could talk to you forever. Oh, they wrecked. Someone just wrecked. Oh my God. Here, man. Do you have any Venmo or any Cash App or anything?
My girl and I share the same Cash App.
And what is it?
It's Tammy, Tami, Wait, Waite.
Thank you so much, man. Man, I'm gonna go check on these people, man. You have a good one, all right, buddy?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bud.
Yeah, let's go see if they're all right.